Hello guys, for quite some time I have not been posting on Racing Faction, and now I'm back with a complete, a roadmap of how to develop this faction which we are building. And now we have started a new series named as Formula One Daily. And it's been a long time that I wanted to do this, and this is our very first video of Formula One Daily on Racing Faction. So, without further ado, let's get on with today's Formula One. We have a Red Bull crash happening, Ferrari looking very much optimistic. Mercedes, Russell and Antonelli are very much happy with the Mercedes. There's a news Williams that they are not doing really well. All the details coming up, so stay tuned. So the first news regarding the Red Bull. Here they have this crash happened at Red Bull. Then in the testing happening at Barcelona, Catalunya circuit, and basically Hadjar has crashed, and it is felt like it's almost total, but it's on the recovery, and as per the team that their car will be ready by the end of the week for weekend testing that they are planning to do. It's been a quite a time. As far as I know, that right now the Max has not tested the car. I think today he will test it for the first time, and all the testing is done by Hadjar. And but I mean, the car is quite tricky because the 50% of the part is from electrical and 50% is from petrol. Because of that electrical component, there is a hell lot of torque on the back wheel, and I think it becomes to some extent might become undrivable, especially during the rain. I think it's happening like that in the testing. And next we have regarding the Ferrari has done quite a good laps. And if we compare the laps of Verstappen with Mercedes, they are as per with the timing. Yeah, definitely this timing are not the proper, they are not rest timing, because it generally Catalonia is 111 generally speaking, but they are like just testing it. But Ferrari seems to be very much happy with the things they are doing in the, to be very honest with you, there is something Lewis Hamilton might have saw in Mercedes, and they are cooking something which we are unable to get it right now, but definitely we'll see in the first 2 or 3 races. But things are looking quite great for Hamilton and Leclerc. As per the news, the aero performance is looking quite great, and but again, but at the same time, Hamilton has quite stated that in the last 19 years of his career, this has been the biggest change of regulation happening, and the teams who are most smartest and optimistic, and who can definitely able to manage time and energy and deploying the new development will be at top. And I hope Hamilton has saw something which other teams or other drivers or other teams not able to see, and that's why he joined Ferrari. I mean, the same magic he did in Mercedes back 10 years back. So here we are. Quite good news for Hamilton. Regarding Williams, so Williams are supposedly not as per the weight limit defined by FIA, and they are like around 100 kgs off the mark of weight limit, and they are basically cancelling the real car presentation, physical presentation, and it will be happening online. But there is a video coming up of the team principal of Williams that all is on the track, and they are definitely putting in the time, and definitely they will see the real car very soon. Yeah. Now regarding the Mercedes, the kind of pace they are showing, everybody seems to be baffled that how this kind of reliability the Mercedes are able to show. Mercedes seems to be the team where everything seems to be going absolutely amazing, to an extent that all the other teams seems to be terrified with Mercedes pace. Kimi Antonelli did the fastest lap of 117, and also the teams are the drivers are seem to be very happy. George Russell said that he's really looking forward to competing for real, because they have the fastest car, it seems. And also, generally speaking, the Mercedes generally don't run on a high rake angle, but here the rake seems to be substantially more than what they used to. Generally, this rake is introduced by Red Bull, Mercedes seems to be running on a relatively speaking high rake angle. Traditionally speaking, Mercedes is not used to high rake. This high rake introduced by Red Bull during the Adrian Newey era, and it seems to be that Mercedes is following the footstep because the all the other areas wherein to have a big downforce is not available. Plus, because of the high torque, we need a lot of downforce at the back so to get really high traction. And if you'll compare with the Mercedes and Red Bull and the sister team of Red Bull, the rake angle of Red Bull seems to be even more than the Mercedes. It need to be seen that how much actually it's effective right now. And now finally, the reigning champion has finally unveiled the car to the public show, and this is the first view of McLaren. And here I think Lando is driving because we have the number one logo on the car, and car seems to be pretty great. And one thing is they haven't clocked much time here. And this time around, Mercedes has shown quite a lot from the car. If you'll see here they have some kind of a scoop to direct the air upward from on the top of the tire, and also they have some kind of a air duct design. And thirdly, they have a different wing design and the placement of the wing with respect to if you with respect to other teams like Mercedes. And also regarding the nose is typically narrow and flat, featuring a small cooling vent at the front. The design reflects the basically that McLaren is wanted to focus on airflow and cooling efficiency rather than the performance, and it's kind of evident from their first look of the car here. And also here, the on the side of the wing, I mean, very few manufacturers have using this kind of a end plate at some kind of a wedge shape, wherein they have to direct air from upward rather than definitely they have wanted to direct a flap. Direct the air upward and basically at the side, and that's why they're using it. It's been seems in many cars, but not that evident. And as we are talking about the recent development of Formula One cars, the radical design is shown by Mercedes, wherein they have the direct connection of the car with the end plate rather than the both the plate. Basically, the thing is only the upward wing will change the direction or the activation happening, and the bottom one will be stay static. But this is kind of not every team is doing. This is kind of a different, and has to be seen that exactly it's working or not. If you see the reliability and the kind of pace Mercedes has managed, it seems that this is working, and that has to be seen in our first qualifying test as Barcelona. And the one of the biggest news happening in the Formula One world, and that is totally terrifying the complete all the other teams who do not have Mercedes power, is that Mercedes seems to be fastest, and that's not the whole story. They are totally confident, and most laps they have done zero issues, zero breakups of any kind at all, and already pushing W17 the hardest they can. I think they have done 200 plus laps right now, and because of which George Russell seems to be super happy of what he can achieve, and he is very eager to get on to the race because he has the fastest car now, it seems. So guys, thank you for watching. It's been my first try to get you the some basic stuff of Formula One news happening for those who do not have much time to get on to the everything happening in Formula One. Thank you for watching, and definitely the things will improve. This is kind of a trial happening, and a lot of things I am doing improving, and some systematic things are happening right now to make this faction big. And thank you for watching again. I will see you in the next video.